Calling you a radical. First, before I dive into this, the flags fly at half-mast in this country more than they fly at regular. Tragedies every day in this mad, psycho, crazy place that we live in. This place is insane what's happened to us, and the populace doesn't care. First off, I want to dive into this big time. This is a major story. So, fourfold. I mean, I'll get into it first right off the get. The dolphins that have washed up dead in Baja. The bottlenose dolphins have attacked the Pacific Dolphins, 53, and they're trying to kill them. They washed them up. They did kill them. You know, the activists saving them, they're fighting over food. They're fighting over food. They're fighting over food. They're fighting over food. Also, I mean, speaking of food, this insanity that we live in, let's see if I can get this thing to work. Maybe not. Guess we'll do it just like this. So the insanity is they have started to release 6 miles out of Fukushima, Japan, kelp into the United States. Got rid of labeling. Now this is important. Right after Fukushima happened, just days after Fukushima happened, the budget deal was going on in 2011. They were fighting, you know, over the budget like they do every year, and they had to have a sacrificial lamb, and it came down to killing Bert and Ernie and PBS or pulling some money out of the food inspection. They got rid of food inspection, the labeling. Now you think about that. So the kelp now, they're releasing the kelp into the United States. Now they've started detecting, n.o.a.a.'s confirmed what I've been saying the whole time, n.o.a.a.'s confirmed that they're detecting aerosol, a gas with uranium-235 in it. Well, if they're detecting uranium-235, we know for a fact that's man-made. That's a nuclear fission, 2016. Well, it's been going on that time. So you're getting plutonium-239 and 240. So the other news is on the Thompson River in Canada, which is a gigantic river. It's almost as big as the Columbia. They're reporting, Canada came out yesterday and used the Endangered Species Act and said this is an imminent danger of being extinct. The United States isn't going to do it, which the United States is in violation of the Endangered Species Act in a big way. Big time they're endangered. Or I mean in violation. So the Rogue right now has 9 for the winter season. You heard me, 9. That's the biggest hatchery in the world. On Earth. Has 9 in it. Now, where are you going to get that report? Because we got boots on the ground. My post-ignorance army physically is doing it, going there. The Columbia River entire winter stillhead has less than 500. The Willamette, less than 400. This is a catastrophe. This is beyond Endangered Species Act. I mean, it's going extinct. So the dolphins, they're competing for food. They're starving to death. You know, the gas, just like I said, as I called it, Fuktonium, right off the get. You didn't want to hear it from me. This is, I mean, they're releasing kelp. Now, a lot of people eat kelp. A lot of people are doing kelp to try to mitigate what's going on. Now this is the madness, this is the insanity. They're trying to kill us. I mean, why else would Fukushima be allowed to go on? Now, these reports are just like I reported for years. You know, I said right after Fukushima happened, I said right there, standing right there, longevity's going to head the other way. So everybody's like, oh, we got bypass surgery, which I didn't have bypass. I had an aortic valve replacement because the nuclear industry zapped me freaking before I was born, tried to kill me. I had n.o.a.a. It's going to give you leukemia. I got leukemia, a kind you can't survive, but I survived. So we have bypass surgery, we have transplants, we have all this marvelous medicine that can save, yet we're not living longer, we're living less. All right, as the retirees are getting to freaking, why else would they not did anything about Fukushima? No, it's just coincidence that Fukushima has Pacific Ocean dice. The salmon are the smoking gun. You can't argue with me. You cannot argue with me. We had record returns of salmon. The Chinook salmon, record returns. Now, the steelhead started to collapse immediately. They go to sea. Steelhead salmon go to sea. They're not trout, they're salmon. Trout or salmon. They go to sea for 1 to 2 years. They started to collapse immediately. I said the smoking gun will be the Chinook salmon. They go to sea for 5 years. 5 years. We had record returns on record escapement in 2013, 2014, 2015. Projected record returns in 2016. It's getting cold, let's walk in. So, record returns. Projected. We had no winter here this year. So, record returns, record returns, record returns. 2016, they projected 1.75 million on the Bonneville. They came in at 680,000. NOAA freaked out. Oh my God, we can't figure it out. The Columbia River, the Copper River, get your exclusive cuts in Alaska, was projecting 2.3 million. They came in at 800,000. 2017 projections, the Columbia 2.1, 2.2 million. NOAA's projections. OSW's projections. University of Washington's projections. They came in at 480,000. Projections on the Copper River. Projections were 2017, 2.3 million. They came in at 720,000. That's by number. We don't count dead whales. I do. We don't count dead dolphins. Oh, I do. We don't count dead tide pools, starfish. Oh, I do. We don't count fucking dead humans, hippolas. Oh, I do. Oh, but we count every fucking salmon. We count them all. We count them all. And they, record escapement, spectrum rate. So they just collapsed in 2016, just on cue, just like Kevin Blanch hypothesized. Did 7 years of field work with full leukemia, walked the entire coast of KELP, documented the tide pool. You document dead tide pools. Why do you think these trolls go after me, these paid PR firms? Fuck them too. I think it's funny. Losers. They'll never beat me. I mean, I'll say this again. My prayer that I say over and over and over and over. Though he lay me down in green meadows, near calm Pacific waters, on the cliffs of Gorda, as I walk, feels like heaven. He anoints me with holy water from the Pacific. My cup runneth over. For I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no fucking evil. Right in the belly of the beast of the evil. I'm not afraid of these fuckers. I'm not afraid. Here at the University of General Electric. So it's a big deal. They're competing for food. They're killing each other. Pacific Ocean, the Great Pacific Genocide is very real. It's very cold. Finally got some winter. We're not used to it. I got no snow. Great Salt Lake going dry. Stay tuned.